Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Here in Darthvegan, we're coming to a conclusion on the building of our grand empire, and I gotta say I've enjoyed it immensely, and I love the game. It's a great game, but I feel like it may be running its course as far as YouTube content at this time. At least with this current situation I had. Now, there's several industries I could still be building that I have not yet completed, and so it's not like there's nothing I could be doing. It's just more like I don't know how interesting it'll be to watch me finalize all of my different projects that I have going on right now, where I do have just a few more residential areas going in up here in this new neighborhood. I feel like I was going to make a clothing factory or something over here to support our citizens. We have plenty of crops, and well, I say plenty of crops. Yeah, we got plenty of crops, and so I feel like we could easily support a clothing factory, building the fabrics ourselves, and then building the chemicals ourselves. Yeah, we could totally do it. I just wanted to get a few more citizens on board before we did so that's why I built this little neighborhood. And so yeah, that's going really well. My rails that are to connect both the Darth Steel and Darthengrad in dual rail is going quite well. It is almost complete now. I paid for some of it to get finished a little sooner, but it is almost complete. There's just a few more miles or kilometers in this case of track left to be laid, and it will be complete, and our trains will be able to drive so much more quickly and efficiently between the two cities that it'll be really good for us. Now, I got this one train taking bricks and steel, and then they can pick up coal and return to the steel mine. And prefab panels as well. Sorry, they also have prefab panels. They take that, and there's the train working on the track. And then I have another train that takes just coal to the steel mill. And then I have a final train that takes coal from our coal mines down here to the steel mill. So overall, pretty good. I'm still having to buy coal though. I mean, because largely this coal train is not able to move much coal. In fact, it's barely able to move any coal at all. This coal mine up here is struggling big time to keep up with the demand. And it's not this. Well, maybe it is the. I was gonna say it's not the. No, it's this. Look, they're barely making any coal at all. So, what little coal they make, I can usually process. However, just happened to be right when I say that, I look and there's only one worker in here. But I am having a little bit of a worker shortage down here. I overextended a little bit with my buses. So most of those workers are going over here to the steel mine, or to the iron mine or the steel factory. And then I'll finally have my mechanical components factory complete, but I have not started production on those just yet because of my worker situation. I could look and see if I have some workers I could redirect from one of these other places, because I may have overcompensated with the workers just a little. Yeah, look at all these buses coming here. I mean, there's just tons and tons of workers. Let's go here instead and get you some workers. How about that? Let's see what this guy's doing here. Let's check him out. He's coming to pick up some workers. Will he be able to? I don't know. There's not a lot of workers here. Not a lot of workers here. It's a lot of buses. That's a lot of buses. He is waiting in line patiently, I tell you that. He is waiting in line patiently. Oh yeah, he's got some workers. He's got 17 workers. Alright. That's good. There's just a lot of bus activity at that one bus stop. I feel like we probably need to pull from somewhere else maybe. Alright, so he's going to come back over here and we're going to start making mechanical components. You can only make 17.5 tons before you're full. I've got all the steel you can handle right here beside you. So, we probably don't have room for an off storage anywhere off of this thing, do we? We'd have to cut into this mountain to make a storage facility. But we do have a warehouse not too far away, so let's go ahead and start. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, he don't have access to a fuel station down here. Oh, I did not think of that. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Alright, well, you just hang in there, buddy. I'll make it right for you soon. Oh, he don't have prefab panels either. What the heck, bud? What the heck? Where's your prefab train at? Okay. So I guess all my construction has stopped on these things down here. These guys are not quite so happy because they don't have schools and kindergartens and whatnot. And they're having some trouble with power over here. Having some power problems. Let's look at the power supply problem. It's got one station powering all of this. Now I would think that would be just fine. I guess it's not. So let's build another. Is there any power lines available close by anywhere? Like a transformer or anything? Nah. They're all in use. Okay. So let's just take a branch off of this guy. I don't know. Do we have enough juice coming in here? Yeah, it's got plenty of juice. It's just a lot of load for that one substation, I guess. Okay, so let's bring him in here, just like so. All right, and I'll build that for dollars. Put in a little switch that I'll also build for dollars. I got plenty of income coming from our exports, so I'm not worried about that at all. I've been paying for more and more things that I need immediately because our money situation is quite good right now. Quite good. You can see even though I'm in the red. Overall, last year I made money. So, I spend a lot of money, but I'm making a lot of money. So, overall, it works out. Alright, so we're making some mechanical components. I need to get some trucks hauling those out ASAP. So, let's get a nice, quick truck that can haul mechanical components. That can hold 2.0. 2.5, 4.5, and he can go 80 miles an hour. Alright. He can go 92 and he can hold 4.5. Might be the man I want. Let's see. 6.5, but it only goes 60. Alright, this guy can go 72 and he can haul 6. Or I can take this guy, 92, and he can haul 4. Or 88 and haul 5. Let's take a couple of these guys. They'll both go to the same thing. Mechanical components. Right there. Start. And copy you. And then once we start selling these things, we'll be making some good money as well. Alright, so we can quit buying those. I believe, yeah, mechanical components. Yeah, alright. Excellent. So we'll soon be a business there. Steel. It's got lots of coal in there now. That's great. Let's see how we do on prefabs. Still nothing. Where's my prefab train? Did he get stuck somewhere? I've been having a little trouble with my signals because of the dual train track not quite being finished. And some places I have the signals for the dual trains, but no, here he is. Alright, he's going to the Darth Steel cargo train station. He's going to unload his prefab panels and his bricks. But he's only got 49 tons of prefab panels, so it's not that much. I need to put him back in the depot, get rid of these hoppers, because I don't think he's in line to pick up any coal at the moment. I just originally was trying to do it, and it was not very efficient. I could put a couple more flat cars on there. He could haul a lot more. So I might just do that. Alright, so that's that. What else we got going on? Oh yes, this train without any fuel. Let's see if we can help him out a little bit. We need a train diesel station. And we can just build that for rubles here. Let's see if I can flatten out this hill a little. It's a pretty severe hill. In fact, some might call it a small mountain. Lots of rock. And lots of goodies there. Come on now. My God, he's barely making a dent in that thing. Oh. Made some progress though, enough. Enough progress. Alright, so but now I'll need to be able to make rails to this thing. So I don't know if it'll be good enough here. Let's see if I can make something bigger. Like something from the industry here. New flat train, yeah. Not quite that big here. Something smaller that I can use to flatten. This is flattened. I find the excavators work a little better than the bulldozers at times. Especially flattening these rocky terrains. Just get it all nice and flat so my rail can go in there. That's what I'm more worried about is the railroads. There we go. There we go. Wow, he does not want to flatten that area there. Bring it in there, buddy. Just enjoy the music. Just enjoy the music. Alright. Very good. Let's put in our train diesel station. Alright, just like that. We're going to go ahead and just buy it. We'll fund it with the rubles. We've got the rubles. And we'll put in a track there and a track there. We'll pay for both of those. There we go. And he's just going to go on with the mission. We don't care. Just like that. Alright. So, we will need a road here to resupply this at some point. And it will Too close. Too close. I ran into this on the other side of the map as well. Good thing I'm buying fuel then, huh? Need some power. Ooh. Always need something. Alright, let's power this sucker then. Power it all. Where's the local power line at? I think it's going the other direction. Yeah. Here it is down here. I could go ahead and break that. Like so. Plop that in there. Plop him in here and them in there. And bring him out there. But the problem is going to be is they don't like to turn at right angles, so I'm going to have to make it a little bit janky here. Yes, janky's a word. Alright, just like so. That's expensive, but we got the money. Now you can refill your buddy. There you go. There we go. Now, as long as you don't catch on fire, everybody will be happy. If he does catch on fire, then we're in trouble. I could make a little dirt road to connect. At least we could have fire support. Look at this road. This is the craziest road I've ever seen. Too much of a climb. Yeah, no kidding. I've been telling you. Build it on the cliff. Make a cliff right there. It's safe. It's safe to haul fuel up this dangerous dirt road. No worries. You know, if I was going to continue playing this, I would probably upgrade my oil and fuel manufacturing, because it's probably the least developed now at this point, because I've grown so much that I've become overly taxing on my supply, I believe. I've gotten more. Well, I don't know that I have. I feel like maybe I'm okay still. We'll take a look here in just a moment after I finish this nonsensical project. There. Alright. Perfect. Now that's a long drive for the fire department, which is right over here. Alright. So we're doing good over here. Getting the roads laid for our schools and shops and whatnot. I don't have food coming here yet. Or meat. But I do have those things available. So I guess I could get those supply lines ran. Nope, not Nebraska. What am I looking for? Ah, Dreary. That's it. How you doing on alcohol, buddy? Oh, he's shipping it out as fast as he can make it. That's for sure. He's making plenty of it. That's where a lot of my money's coming from, I think. Alcohol. Exporting power, alcohol, bitumen, bricks, fuel. Yeah, alcohol is definitely my #1 export. Although bricks is quite a bit as well. Quite a bit in there as well. I'm even exporting a little bit of iron. That's funny. I thought I'd killed all those trucks, but I guess I did not. I even got some prefab panels going. So what's the deal with my prefab panels? Is it having trouble? Let's take a look at that before I look at the oil. I noticed I was out of prefab panels, and I was bringing some, but perhaps I'm not bringing it quick enough, or I don't know. I think I'm just not bringing it quick enough for all the work I'm doing. Oh yeah, I got plenty. I got way plenty. Got more than I can handle. We need another train just to ship these suckers. Get them out of here. How's my depot over here doing? He's got plenty. I could build one more train. I think I've got the capacity. Let's see. Let's get another diesel loco. Let's just get the cheap guy. He's gonna be a little train. Let's go cargo wagons. I believe flat cars is what I need. Yes, right here. Open cars 62, 67, 62. Let's just do some flat cars. There we go. You know what you're gonna do, buddy? You're gonna pick up some prefabs and sell them. I mean, you don't make a lot of money off of it, but you can make some money. Let's see if he can do it, if I've got my tracks set up properly. Go! And he's off. There he goes. Nice long cargo train. And this will probably be about it for this series and for this episode. We're going to watch this train. He's going to do a load, and then that will probably be it. I hope you enjoyed it. I have enjoyed playing this immensely. It's a very fun game. It's on early access still, so there's lots of development going on still on the game. So if you are interested in this game, I encourage you to pick it up on Steam, support the developers, and let them know that this game is worth their time and effort. So, what is going on here? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he's loading some prefab panels. And bricks. Well, you're holding up progress, friend. You're holding up progress. Oh my god. It is slow loading, that's for sure. Man, no wonder it ran out of prefab panels. It takes freaking forever to load the train. This is even fast forwarded. I mean, look at this. How many days does it take to load this train? Jeez. It took all day. Alright, now this train can go. He's going to go straight to the prefab station as soon as that guy leaves that block. I could put in some more signals so that they don't have to stop so far away. But, what was that one guy running down the road? He was just walking down the road. It's weird. That was a bit shady. Might have been a CIA agent. Oh, you're checking out the Darthvegan, the greatest republic on Earth. The greatest republic on Earth. You know where you're going, bro? Oh, he's going to get some fuel. Yeah, they always start with not very much fuel, which I find a little strange. They, you would think they'd start with a little more fuel than that, but there's a little janky train track there, but it works. Just barely. Alright, let's load them up. How long is this going to take? 270 tons of panels. That's not bad. How much can this thing hold? 783. So I'm going to take a quarter of his inventory here. But this will allow him to get to work again. So that's good. Yeah. That's great. That's what we need to do. Just have a constant, almost shortage. Almost shortage. Alright. Great. Great job. Let's go. Wish it wasn't night. we could enjoy this train ride a little more. Alright. Got a green light. Go for it. There he goes. Nobody takes this single rail. Even though I've got signals in there. They'd rather go through the depot. Yeah, whatever. More power to them, I say. If they want to go through the depot, go through the depot. But we should make a pretty good haul from this little guy here. Well, my money sure is dropping. Oh, no, it's going back up. Now it's dropping again. What am I spending money on while we're waiting on him? What are we importing currently? Power. Okay. Crops. And food. Yeah. Not meat so much. People don't eat that much. They eat tons of food though. Some fuel. We need to get our fuel straightened out because that's an expensive import. But food's an expensive import as well, so I need to get that straightened out. I probably could support 2 or 3 more food factories. One down there where we make alcohol, and then the one in Leslie is not doing well. And I'm trying to upgrade Leslie in general, but it's a nightmare. There's no construction office close by. I mean, there is a construction office, but none of the materials that they use are close by. So I haven't really developed Leslie at all. It needs to probably just be put in the trash can. But anyway, it's the poorest of my communities for sure. So let's dump these panels, get a little chunk of change here. Nice little chunk of change. What are we exporting? Panels. There we go. Oh, look at my graph going up. It's going up. Grow that graph. Grow that graph. Got almost 17,000 from that one haul of prefab panels. Now that's nothing to sneeze at, man. And it's super cheap to make them. Super cheap to make them. Gravel and cement, which I've got both of which is coming out my ears. I'm overproducing on both of those things. So, I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit that subscribe button to see more content from me. And hit that like button. It helps my channel, even if this is the last episode and you're watching it months from now. Hit that like button. Help me out. And I will see you guys next time. Darthvegan.